Ba-da. All right. So, you've been here before my channel. You know I've played this game a bunch of times. I love this game. It's one of my favorites. My first JRPG, so we're doing it again. Most of the day is Saturday, and this is not a Pokemon episode. That's because while I do enjoy Pokemon Soul Silver, I enjoy replaying Pokemon Fire Red and doing Soul Silver on recording. I did find myself hitting a not a wall of burnout, but I was finding myself unable to feel like I was making something other than just playing, which is fine sometimes, but not always when it comes to uploading stuff. And I can generally always play like Final Fantasy X and actually get something because, it's a game. I can play, it's a JRPG versus like just Pokemon. I feel like that makes sense to some. It probably doesn't make sense to many though. But yeah, we're doing Final Fantasy X again. Last time we played, I had gotten so far in, and I remember where I left off, but I don't feel like it's been long enough where I don't feel connected to that file anymore. So I'm just restarting. Not like it matters to me. I can play this game a billion times and never. But that's what we're doing. So yeah, sit back, relax, and enjoy some Final Fantasy X. First things first, we're going to go with the expert. And for those wondering, there is a difference. The standard grid has more empty nodes and more stats boosts and everything. Expert has like 25 plus more abilities, and it's different. So we'll go with the expert. We always do. Go with the arranged. It's funny looking back. I've played this game at least once a year, every year since since I got it. I don't remember playing the standard sphere grid or the original soundtrack because I've played the remaster so many times. Which is fine to me.
listen to my story. This may be our last chance.
That's Obi-Wan fucking Kenobi. No, it's not Ewan McGregor. It's James Arnold Taylor who Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'll always make it. Because knowing you went from Tidus to Obi-Wan, wild to me. I think he was also one of the Ninja Turtles. I can't remember the exact if it. There's been so many versions. I love Zanarkand so much. It's just such a cool ass fucking thing. I think Zanarkand's the reason why I always love writing cities built on water. Not like on the coast. On the fucking water. I've just always loved the concept of a city that's been like so technologically advanced. They built it on the water. I also love sprawling metropoli. Metropoli? I don't know which one Zanarkand would be. I think it's just a regular metropolis. Ladies?
Can I have your autograph?
Sure.
Of course.
It will always bother me that they never recorded any character saying his name in this or 10-2. Forever drive me bonkers. Like, I'm very aware this came out in the 2000s, so like there was no being like, oh yeah, if the player picks the default name, we'll just have it be coded that the game uses his name instead of he or that, like whatever. Nope, not a one.
Good luck tonight.
Nothing to worry about. Oh, if I score a goal, I'll do this. That will mean it was for you, okay? What seat?
He's blocking the front row.
Fifth from the right.
Fifth from the right.
Got it.
I love how the things I remember in this game are the most random. Like, I always know they are fifth from the right.
Can you sign this?
No problem.
Please.
Alrighty.
Also, where's the pen he's signing with?
Take it easy.
I see him holding, like he has a pen, but I don't see the pen.
Well, gotta go. Cheer for me.
2, 3. Teach us how to blitz.
Hey, I got a game to play.
Then teach us after.
Maybe tonight,
You can't tonight.
I mean tomorrow.
Promise?
Promise.
And not once does anyone, not even Tidus, question why this little hooded child knows his schedule. Never. It's never alluded to. Oh, it's such... Also, like, that's my favorite thing. Imagine you have like a corner office at a business thing. You get to look out the window and there's a waterfall outside your window. That is so cool. Oh, it means I can't open my window. Oh, yes, you can. You just gotta deal with a little bit of a splash. Oh, well. Make the window in a way that, like, the water's caught. I don't know. I just think waterfalls should be, like, instrumental in our art.
I was in a coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news. Our hero, Jecht, gone, vanished into thin air. My dad must have been his biggest fan. I knew how sad he'd be. Heck, we all were that day. Zanar, I says to myself, what are you thinking? I went running straight back home. We sat up talking about Jecht all night. My dad and I never talked so much. Whoa, didn't mean to reminisce, folks. Anyway, 10 years later, the Jecht Memorial Cup tournament is today. The two teams that have won through to the finals are, of course, the Abes from A East and the Duggles from C South. I know there's a lot of people out there today to see the star of the Abes. In just 1 year, he's become the team's #1 player. He's Jack's blood and the new hope of blitzball. What kind of super play will he show us today? Will we see his father's legendary shot? I don't think I'm the only one excited here, folks.
So we already saw that one girl back there. Now we got this one. They're kind of they're kind of foreshadowing something's up. Also, could you imagine being named after the city you live in? I love like talking to these people. You get a sense of like how Tidus has this. He is a celebrity, but he's not a mobbed one. They allow him some form of like a life, though they do him as a sports star.
Make way, make way! Coming through, sorry. Hey, I'm gonna be late.
Then you have
Hey,
these rabid
let
fans.
go of me.
I'm from my favorite seat. Well, one means. Another word awaits you. You give up on it. That hurts you. Your dream stir number. It's true, right? A falling night. To this day, I still wish Blitzball was real. I would have seriously been such a jock. Oh my god, I would have been such a hardcore jock if Blitzball was a thing. My love for swimming coupled with soccer, like, oh my god, I would have been insufferable. Also, notice the background of the city just getting warped. Such a cool attention to detail. It's not being destroyed, it's just being warped. No. Fight. Fight. Could you imagine that though you come out of the water, do a flip, and you just see that? That'd be so traumatizing on so many levels. Okay.
Orin!
So fun fact, Auron is 35. Tidus is 19. 17 or 19. Just keep that in mind when you hear how Auron behaves, and then be like, oh shit, he is a millennial. As a 35-year-old, I have never related to Auron more with the way the world is.
It begins.
Don't cry.
Don't cry.
What the? Huh? Hey, wait! Hey, not this way.
Look.
Yeah, that's just terrifying.
We called it sin.
Sin?
Tidus, wrong question. Don't ask we what sin is. Ask what do you mean by we. Who's we? What do you mean you called it that? Like, I don't know. If someone says we called that giant monstrosity in the sky X, I would be like, cool. What do you mean we? Who else called it that? Why? How long has this been a thing? Why am I just learning about it now? If it has a we denoted this thing a name, why was it not common knowledge? Like, so many questions would be pouring out of my mouth. I still love that sword design. It's not practical in any capacity, but I still love it.
A gift from Jekt.
My old man?
Because, like, that, I guess you call it the hook edge on the bottom. Like, it would snap off.
I hope you know how to use it.
It's a cool design, but it would not be practical in a fight.
These ones don't matter. We cut through.
So, like, the reason I say it wouldn't work, the parts, like, I guess you can call it the gap, is so much, and the bottom part is so thin. Like, the force of colliding with something would eventually wear it down till it just snaps off. And then you'd have a broken sword. Cool design, bad practice. Auron's sword, very practical. It's called a katana, but we know it's technically not a katana. Because katanas aren't that thick.
Don't bother going after all of them. Cut the ones that matter and run.
Now, if I remember right... Okay, we can speed this up. I can be that asshole who kind of exploits a feature of the game. As you guys know, this game has the overdrive system that's like different types of overdrive forms will give you like a different like way of building the overdrive bar. Well, one of them is called Warrior, and it's based on how many times you hit an enemy. So, if I remember correctly, can you unlock... Hold on. I want to make sure before I like commit to this. Remember right, you could just grind the fuck out of it and then get some of the overdrive forms. Okay, it doesn't look like it actually. They might have like got rid of it. All I know is as a kid I found out that you could just literally sit here and grind the living fuck out of these things. Oh, they're just butterflies. They are scales that become butterflies. But no, as a kid, before they got remastered, there was all this times like you could be like, no, because they're infinite enemies. Just stay there and grind out Orin and Tidus's overdrive forms. You could have gotten Warrior, Slayer, Daredevil, and Loner, I think, which would have made the game like way easier. So yeah. Bushido Dragon Fang. I always loved Orin's abilities. This whole stab the ground, kaboom, 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 kaboom. Yeah. I'm gonna save Tidus's. Actually, no, I'm... No, I'm gonna save it. Normally I would use it to make this boss fight quickly. It doesn't matter. This boss fight's actually really simple. I'm gonna save it for one of the later one, the next one's coming up. Because yeah, this anemone can only use Demi. Demi lowers your health by 1/4. So long as Tidus has health, he's not gonna die from the anemone. And after the fight, we get to heal anyway, so I'm not that worried. Because 1/4 of 180 is, yeah, 45. 1/4 of 140 is 3. It's like 30 something. 34, I think. Watch, it's gonna be 34 HP for Tidus, right? 35. Okay, my bad. Oh, right. Okay, yeah. And then that'll be 26 HP if it does another attack. No, it's not gonna. Oh, it does one more. Okay. 26? Yep, 26. And 1/4 of 80 is 20, but it's not gonna matter. So yeah, Demi only does 1/4 damage of max HP. Well, current HP, so I wasn't worried. I can save that overdrive when we get another boss fight that actually is a, threat. And it'll be useful. But yeah, there's a save thing right there. Save, 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 save.
What are you laughing at, old man? Orin, let's get out of here.
We're expected.
Huh? Give me a break, man.
Alright, now here's what we're gonna do. Are any of them glowing? No, so it doesn't matter. Just stabby stabby. Stibbity stabbity. No Krabby Patty. Yeah, see, like, this fight alone is infinite unless I take out specific conditions. The spawn will just continue forever. It does not matter how many you kill. It doesn't matter how many you fight. Like, they will just keep coming.
This could be bad. That. Knock it down.
What?
You heard me.
Trust me. You'll see.
Okay, Orin will hit the cargo train thing. The tanker, that's the word. And Tidus will focus on the Sin Spawn. Because we only have to hit one at a time. The only one we have to worry about is the one that flickers. Attack. That. Attack that. And rinse and repeat. They look like little metal butterflies. That it? Yep. Now the tanker falls and boom! I don't know. I wouldn't feel comfortable running across a burning building like that. I'd be so afraid of everywhere I step going kaboom under my feet like this. Like, glass going everywhere, building debris. I would be like, that's a shrapnel mine.
Sure.
I'm not sure, but okay.
This is it. This is no story.
Imagine being strong to lift a full-grown, like, young adult with one hand. But just be like, not even struggle at all. That's strength.
Hey.
Hey. Hi.
My old man?
Weird dreamscape. And I love when a random person turns into kid version of me in my dreams.
I thought about a lot of things.
So trippy.
Like where I was, what I got myself into. I started to feel lightheaded, and then sleepy. I think I had a dream of being alone. I wanted someone, anyone beside me, so I didn't have to feel alone anymore.
Ain't that the most humane feeling in the world? Just not wanting to feel alone.
Anybody there? Aaron! Hey!
Imagine going from the city of Zanarkand to this. Just like the shift in tonality, the change in everything. Also, huge win to Tidus's workout routine. Being able to go through everything he went through up to this point and still have the energy to swim at all. Couldn't be me. I would have been so drained, so exhausted. I'd be able to barely stand, let alone swim. Like, I would be so overstimulated, it's not even funny. Hell, I'd probably be, like, catatonic, actually. See, I would go back and forth. I can get the entire Albed language right here. All 26 letters, everything. It'll translate everything in-game that the Albeds say. Actually, no, fuck it, that's what we're doing. Because I'm like, I don't want to, like... When cutscenes happen, when the Albed are talking, I don't want it to be like, hey... We're missing out on what they're saying because JM didn't grab it. No. There we go. But yeah, no, I don't mind looking for the Albed primers. I like it. It's kind of fun finding them. But the other part of me is like, I like having everything the Albeds say be translated. Just because there are days where I'm like, oh yeah, that adds context to an entire scene. You could argue it takes away some of the tone because, like, we're not seeing what Tidus would see because, you know, suddenly he knows this language. But the other part of me is like, yeah, well... This is for the audience more than Tidus. By having all the 26 letters there, when you're watching, you're getting like the full translation of anything that's going on. Are there differences? Yeah. But like, you know. There's nothing in the... No, there's nothing in the water here. Not till later. I always wonder if those two attacks were like scripted to be missed. 'Cause I don't think I've actually ever gotten hit by these. Then there's this fucker. A whopping 58 points. Okay, he's always doing half my HP's damage. Okay. Why am I so eepy? Oh, because I had like a fucking stressful weekend. My basement flooded over the weekend, so I'm still like coming down from the anxiety of that.
I thought I was gonna die in this place.
But yeah, no. Saturday morning woke up to find out our basement had flooded. Because our sump pump died. And that was a whole fucking nightmare. I spent all of Saturday like overstimulated and anxious. But I think my brain is still like, hey. Thankfully, the hot water heater is cool. Good. We didn't have to like replace it. Tomorrow we have to call about the furnace to make sure the pilot light for that's good. We were gonna do it today, but just didn't get around to it. There's always tomorrow is gonna be a busy day anyway. Gotta go to the library and get my library card. That being said, hey kids, if you don't got a library card, go get one. Support your local library. Even if you rarely ever use it, just having one is good. Libraries are an important resource for communities. So as you know, I can speed the game up. I'm probably going to do that a lot in certain areas to do grinding. Because we're going to need to grind a lot for some stuff. So just giving you a heads up now. There will be times where like an episode will include me just going like, oh, time to grind. Just keep that in mind.
I need food. What do you want?
It was a bad call. Your team lost because of you.
You came to say that?
It's been 10 years. I thought you'd be crying.
Who? Me?
You cried.
Again, that kid keeps popping up.
Hey, wait! Don't go out on me! Just hold on. I'll get more wood.
I find it actually kind of funny that he's talking to the fire as if it's an animate object or a creature in which can understand him saying, please don't go out, I'll find more wood. It's like he personified the fire the way like you personify something on your kitchen when you put it on the counter and just like stay, as if it can actually hear you. One of the most humanizing moments of Tidus. Dude is just like, hey, can I have a break, please? I'll heal up after this attack. Not. I love how the game sets up how, like, the first, 3 bosses, Tidus is distinctly underperforming against them based on just AP lossage, and he is like, I am not equipped for these. I am trying, but I'm not good. I'm constantly needing help. And all you people out there, mind you, this character that just showed up, she's underage. Stop it.
You on my side? Cool.
Riku is 15. I remember how the internet was about her when I was a kid, so stop that. People were disgusting. Okay, well, 1 grenade. Hoping for more, but, you know. Grenade out! All right. Now remember, we got the Albed primers for a reason. Has a bodysuit under her armor. For those of you wondering what's with the skin tone part, that's a bodysuit. The rest of the outfit is armor.
Phew. That was close.
Yeah, don't grab me by the hair, please.
Let me go.
Not like that. That is the most metal thing you could say about a stranger. Now, see, now that you understood what the Albed are saying in the subtitles, I feel justified in collecting them all. If I had not, you'd be like, what the fuck were they just saying? And hope that I could remember the translation. Unless you played the game before, then you know. But the point is, like, It's a double-edged sword.
Kid, it's thy job.
Getting such abuse.
Hey, that hurts.
Musujek, right?
Whoa. Okay.
Canis.
Right. Whatever.
Tui hood kabeg?
I said I don't understand.
Akomala!
Fed! He said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
You understand me?
Statistically speaking, at least someone has to.
Right, I'll work.
Alright, so, first of all, free potions. I'm not afraid of the sea. Bitch, shut up. Saying I'm afraid of the sea. Fuck you.
Oh, almost forgot.
Sphere grid tutorial, which is just going to be a long series of me hitting X. I already know all this. I can't skip it, nor can I just be like, you know. Ugh. Yeah. For the record, I love the sphere grid. This is like one of my favorite leveling systems ever. I wish there was a TTRPG variation of this, where like you get a board full of all these like the sphere grid. You place your characters in the middle for the party, and they move across the board as wanted and pick out like the direction they want to go for their classes, instead of being like, oh, I'm going to be a warrior out the gate. No, you start in the middle and then you work your way out. I would love that so much. It'd be so interesting to see how people like build their character whenever they level up. This would also be the only time I use experience versus milestone in a TTRPG. But even then, I'd be very like, hey, like, you gotta be very, very, very good at keeping track of shit.
We found some ancient ruins right beneath us. It's not active now, but there should still be some power left. We're gonna go down there and activate it. And then we should be able to salvage the big prize. Okay, let's get to work.
Roger.
Their ship is such a weird design, but I think it's cool. Again, I really wish we could understand why you can breathe underwater in this game. And I mean breathe underwater because they're down here for a while and there's like no breathing equipment and they're able to do combat. So I'm just like, either you guys can breathe under there, or like the game should have been like, oh look, breathing gear. Would have been so easy to do that. Ugh. It's just kind of left hanging on how it works. That's all. Hit it until it works. Ain't that the way with old tech? Just bash it until it does what you want. I always kind of wish we got more on this place. Like, what was this facility used for? When did it flood? Like, give me all the history in this place. I need to know. Thank you. It took way too many times. And do it again? Nope. Ba-ba-dum. Again, hit the machine. Is it called Taros? Tros. That was Taros for some reason. Grenade out! Trigger commands. Stand by. Another grenade. You go over there, I will go over here. Another grenade. Now I'm wondering if 5 grenades will be enough. Nope, 5 grenades was not enough. But arguably it kind of was. Tidus just finished it off. Another level up for our boy Tidus. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-dum. Might as well just go. Going. And you can kind of make out what's down here. Not very well, but you can kind of get the gist. Something down here is being buried by all the rocks. And I do remember as a kid, I never knew what the fuck we found because my TV sucked. Now that I'm older and I have a better TV, I'm like, oh shit, I know what it is.
Futra airship.
Airship.
Hoof, roofdu, tungadib. Way, Wichita.
Hey! Hey, I helped out, didn't I?
Yeah, but you know, plot reasons.
Hungry.
How nice of her.
Whoa! Right on.
Hey,
Dude really couldn't help himself, could he?
it's because you eat too fast. Hey,
Hello there. What is your name?
Riku.
Whoa! You really do understand. Woo-hoo-hoo! Why didn't you say so earlier?
I didn't get a chance to. Everyone thought we were a fiend.
We?
Oh, we means you.
Who are you guys anyway?
We're Albed. Can't you tell? Wait, you're not an Albed hater, are you?
I don't even know what an Albed is.
Where are you from?
Zanarkand. I'm a blitzball player. Star player of the Zanarkand Abes.
Did you hit your head or something?
You guys hit me?
Oh, right. Do you remember anything before that?
Way to make the guy feel
So
gaslit.
I told her everything there was to tell about Zanarkand. About life there, blitzball, and Sin's attack. And about how Aaron and I were engulfed in this light. I just said things as they came to mind. But then I started to wonder. Did I say something funny?
You were near Sin.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, you'll be better in no time. They say your head gets funny when Sin is near. Maybe you just had some kind of dream?
You mean I'm sick?
Because of Sin's toxin, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, there is no Zanarkand anymore. Sin destroyed it 1,000 years ago. So no one plays blitzball there.
Huh? What do you mean, 1,000 years ago? But I saw Sin attack Zanarkand. You're saying that happened 1,000 years ago? No way!
You can kind of hear Obi-Wan speaking sometimes. It's funny as hell to me. Some of the things that James Arnold Taylor says just are Obi-Wan sounding, so it's just like, wait a minute. Mind saying that again there, Tidus?
You said... You play blitzball?
Uh-huh.
You know, you should go to Luca. Someone might know who you are, or you might find someone you recognize.
Luca? Huh.
Okay, leave it to me. I'll get you to Luca. Promise. You'd rather stay here? Okay, I'll go tell the others. Wait here. Oh, and one thing. Don't tell anyone you're from Zanarkand, okay? Yevon says it's a holy place. You might upset someone.
Oh, uh-huh.
So many questions would be poking in my head at that point, like, wait, what the fuck? He just got isekai'd. Like, there's no if, ands, or about it. Like,
My Zanarkand? Some kind of holy place? Yeah, right, I thought. Since when? Yevon? Sin? Luca? I thought Sin just took me to a faraway place, that I could go back in a day or two. But 1,000 years into the future? No way! Whoa, whoa!
see, we would have no fucking clue what they were saying if I didn't get those primers. And while that's fine, we could have played it without knowing what they say. There is an added layer of cool when we know what they're saying. Also, bye Tidus, you've been consumed by the ocean yet again. Just call Tidus Odysseus because the water keeps claiming this boy. He's gonna start having hydrophobia. We will save.